A meal for under $1.20. Menu Rahmah, which means compassionate menu, is a government initiative for restaurants and food stalls to offer affordable meals as a way to counter the rising cost of living. More than 15,000 premises have signed up to the program since its launch last month.
First, you don't make a loss. You actually make a 20-25% margin. So there's no loss here. Okay? The second part is that you're helping somebody. You're helping the poor. You're helping the needy.
But like many other operators, he says this can only be sustained if the cost of ingredients doesn't keep increasing. The government imposes price ceilings on certain items, like raw chicken and eggs, to ensure they remain affordable. Low-income families spend around 40% of their income on food, so they're hardest hit by rising food prices. For much of last year, food inflation in Malaysia was around 4%, but rose to 7% in November. But price controls have caused a supply shortage and consequently higher prices. Malaysia used to produce enough eggs to export, but when the cost of chicken feed started to rise and the controlled price of eggs didn't, poultry farms reduced production.
I came to get eggs, but they didn't have the ordinary ones. So I have no choice but to get the special omega-3 ones, which are more expensive, and that'll affect my costing.
The government says it'll consider removing price caps later this year. The country also subsidizes petrol and electricity, among other items. Last year, its subsidy bill ballooned to $18 billion, or around 21% of its GDP.
More often than not, and Malaysia is not an outlier here, most countries, due to political economy reasons or whatever, price controls and subsidies tend to fall into the pattern of the 3 U's. So they become untimely, untargeted, and untimed. And you have all these attendant problems as an issue.
National debt is also rising, while the budget deficit is expected to widen. The government says it wants to ease the cost of living, but it may lack the tools to get it done. Florence, Looi, Al Jazeera, Kuala Lumpur.